Hi there. Marvelous Monday to everyone. As you can see, I'm back on the grind, out here doing my walk. And as always, on my walk, different things flood my mind. I reflect over it, mull over it, think about it. And there was something that came to my mind. While I was walking, I got a notification, news stations or whatever, keep up with what's going on in the world. And it said that Charlie Kirk's widow shared a picture of him in his casket to the news outlets. Now, before anybody takes that and running with it, I'm not bashing her. While I didn't agree with anything that he had to say, and by default don't agree with anything that she has to say, because the Bible speaks of being equally yoked. So I have to assume that his values were her values, but they're not my values. With that being said, since I am not a totally heartless person, and while I am not perfect, I try to emulate the things that I say that I am. If I say I follow God, I'm walking in his light, I'm trying to be like him, I try to do what he would have me to do. Don't always happen that way. I am an imperfect person, but I strive for better every day. So I said that to say this. When I heard that particular headline, being a decent person, it did evoke some sympathy, not empathy. Because as I said, I didn't agree with his values, so I don't agree with hers. And since he said that he felt like empathy was a made-up word, I see no need to use that in this context, but I digress. I did feel some sympathy. And that is because I know that feeling. There is no worse feeling, I think, than standing over the casket of the person that you thought you were going to do complete life with for a lot longer. Someone being suddenly taken from you, you don't know how to handle that. So I know in that moment how she felt standing over a casket, looking at her husband, because it's the same way I felt. Everything was over, everything was done. Where do I go from here? But I'm pressing on. I have friends, I have family, I have activities that I'm involved in that keeps me pressing forward every day to be a better person. So